Is this simple foam windshield the solution to getting better sound with your Insta360 1R with the 4K mod? Let's get straight to it and take a look. The foam is designed for the standard GoPro cameras and it fits snugly on my GoPro 7, and without modification it also fits a bit more snugly on the Insta360 1R with the 4K mod, even with the mounting bracket. It's a little bit more fiddly to take it on and off and you have to be careful not to tear it, but I've taken it on and off about 20 times so far and it's still in one piece. The great thing with the design is that even though it was designed for the GoPro, you can still access all of the buttons on the Insta360 1R. Of course, the real test is testing it outside in the wind, and in this video I tested it in 3 locations, and at each location the wind just kept getting stronger. I've used the icons below to indicate in these tests when I'm using the windshield and when I'm not. The weather in the UK recently has been so nice it would just be impossible to go out and test a new windshield. But today, luckily, it's changed. There's a little bit of rain this morning and the wind has now just started to pick up. So all of this sound is being recorded with the windshield on. But I'll take it off and get some comparison shots in a minute. It's not very fast at the moment, but I'm going to head, there's a hill up ahead. I'm going to climb up there and see if it's windier up the top. The wind's starting to pick up as we climb up this very small hill. It's not exactly the Alps, but it's as high as I can get around this area. There's a trig point at the top of this hill. I'm going to climb up on top of that just to give us a bit more height. The wind's definitely a lot stronger up here. Now, without climbing a tree, I'm as high as I possibly can go, and if the wind's no good, at the very least I've got a beautiful view up here. Every now and then the wind does pick up, but really I want it to gust at 12-15 miles per hour just to give this windshield a real good test. Here we go, there's definitely wind now blowing across the camera. So these are the gusts that I read about. There's a little bit of rain as well, just clear that off the lens, but I'll keep recording. We haven't got any noise reduction filters on, so we're just relying on the windshield around the camera, so just the foam windshield. The wind feels pretty consistent now, so I'm going to take the windshield off and get a comparison without a windshield. The wind's blowing at about the same speed. Nope, the wind stopped. Start this again when the wind starts. Come on, wind. Okay, the wind started blowing again now. The wind's blowing at about the same speed as it was just a minute ago, so 12 miles per hour. But I've now got no windshield on, so this is the camera naked. Every now and then the wind is picking up and it's blowing right across my face and right across the camera, but I don't think that it's fast enough to affect the sound. Okay, the wind has finally picked up. It's only a little bit of movement. We do have movement in the trees, so we do have wind. The wind is now blowing probably the fastest that it's blown since I've been here. It's starting to rain as well. I'll probably go back now, listen to the results, then I might pop out again tomorrow. Maybe go to the seafront. So I decided to venture a bit further out because I wasn't that pleased with the amount of wind I was getting yesterday. So I'm now at the beach. I'm at Leap Beach. I've got my anemometer, I think that's how you say it, which I use when I fly my drones. Gives you a really precise reading on the wind conditions. The wind now is pretty consistent, so this is a good chance to get a real test for what this foam windshield can do when it's got wind beating against it. So we're now just going to go for a little bit of a walk along this shoreline just to see what this windshield's like. I don't know how well you can hear me, and obviously I won't know what these results are like until I get back into the edit suite and have a listen. Yesterday I noticed there was quite a bit of handling noise on the selfie stick, so I'm aware of that today, making sure that I don't move my hands around. It seems to be a real big hit of wind, so I'm just going to keep running for a little bit longer, and then hopefully I'll get the same amount of wind when I take this windshield off. I'll let that run as well, just for a few seconds without me talking. So I keep changing direction just to see what difference that makes as to how the wind is hitting the camera and hitting the mic. This would be my final shot, and then we'll go back to without a windshield. This should be a really good comparison when we look back at this and listen to the sound with and without the windshield. Every now and then I get a real gust of wind that must be about 15 to 20 miles per hour. So hopefully you'll hear that across the camera. You'll probably still be able to hear me quite clearly, but it's more about how the wind sounds when it hits the camera. So this should be a good comparison with a bit of wind blowing across the camera, which has now stopped. When you want wind, it never happens. I want to make sure these tests do the windshield justice, so I may go out one more time. So I'm at a place called Canada Common, and I should have come here first. I should have known that really, because even when it's not windy anywhere else, it's really windy at Canada Common. And today the wind is consistent, it hasn't let me down. It's blowing at about 15 miles per hour with gusts of about 25 miles per hour. So this will be a really good test for the foam windshield. I'll get a quick shot also without me actually talking, just so you can hear what the wind sounds like just blowing straight onto the camera. I'll just keep talking to you as we walk across this really windy section, just so I've got enough footage and enough samples to show you. This is one of those tests that I kind of regret starting. It's meant to be a simple test and I've gone to like 3 different locations now. Now we're probably at the windiest point, so I'm going to now take the windshield off again. The windshield's now off, and there's a 99.9% chance that this audio is going to be terrible. At least it'll give you another really good comparison if you can even hear anything I'm saying. I must admit, when I first got this windshield, I didn't really hold out much hope for it because it just seemed too cheap and too simple. However, in this video, I think I've put it through its paces and I've given it enough tests in enough situations, and I think actually overall it did a really good job and has improved the audio quality of the Insta360 with the 4K mod compared to without a windshield. And even when you could hear the wind hitting the camera, it did sound more natural and more acceptable than it would have done without the windshield. The result that showed it off the best was the final test at the Common, because believe me, the wind was relentless. It was blowing consistently at 15 miles per hour, and then the gusts were at 25 miles per hour, and I think the audio held up really well and the results really surprised me, and without the windshield that audio would have been unusable. Let me know in the comments what you think of this foam windshield as a cheap wind solution, and also what you think of the results. Please remember to subscribe. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.